So hey there, it's Mike the Madkiwi, and I'm currently sitting in a cockpit of a space station. Why does a space station have a cockpit? I don't know. It should be a command center or an ops center, but I haven't built one of those yet. Because I'm a space engineer without any engineering skills at this particular point in time. You can see me there. There I am, sitting in my little chair of power. Got a mining ship sitting over there. We've got a yellow rescue ship over there, which is fun. We got a red massive ship there. We started off our survival mode on easy, and it gives you the big blue ship up there. Now basically all of these ships are pointless, because I'm basically going to destroy them of their resources. We basically dismantle all of these ships to build a big ship. Something that I want. Hang on a second here, we're going to go over and heal here because they just fell from a massive height. There we go. Nice and healy. This doesn't help to be hearing me echo through my own damn speakers. I'm sorry guys, that's not very fair of me, is it? Making it sound like it's coming from two places at once. There we go. So now we're all healed up. You can see here I've kind of left my ship powered up here. Run over here real quick and just disable him. There we go. Okay, now there's a reason for that. Because right here at the end here is where I want to be. I'm going to go in here. Can I get to it from here, or do I actually have to turn my jetpack on? I might have to turn my jetpack on just to be able to reach him. There you go. Okay. So, out of that particular trip, which was just a short one, I got 1.5 tons of iron. And 1.5 tons of stone. What did I get in this one? It's like Christmas. 3.5 tons of iron in that one. Why did it not transfer the 348 over? Oh, it did. It just doesn't think it has yet. Stupid derpy game. You're gone now, aren't you? Perfect. No, it just wants to keep a hold of that one. It's like, you know what? You're not having it. Oh, it's because my volume in the bottom there is full. That's why. Okay, so we take it over to our refinery here, which I've disabled for the meantime, so it's not going to be able to do all of its lovely lovelies. Come here, you. Take all that out of there. So basically the point of this game, as you can see here in my main hand, I hold a blowtorch. This is your construction tool. Basically everything I fly up to here with my construction tool on will show me the components of that tool and a bar as to how complete that is. So I'm basically building out of components here. So we'll go up here and I'll show you a demonstration of that. So we come over here and we need to build a block onto this particular little red block. So we'll build a couple of... Oh, that's not quite what I wanted. No, come here. Come here. Sometimes it's a little finicky depending on the angle you're on. Okay, so you can see all these are one steel plate apiece. So I can build them just by drawing the blueprint in space here if I've got steel plates. Then actually building them requires me hitting them with a welding torch until that little red bar fills up and goes to 100%. So there we go. That's pretty cool, eh? Should be wearing welding gloves or something. Anyway, so basically destruction or removal gives you back those resources. And it's the exact opposite procedure. Your collection bar is gone. And the blocks will vanish. Ta-da! Easy as pie. And you get the resources back. So that's basically the sum of all parts on that one. And you can figure out how that would become fairly easy to strip an entire ship of its component parts. If you run up to something like this, you can see what I'm talking about here. There's a lot of parts in there. The gravity generator components I'm not going to be able to use for anything other than gravity-related products. But the construction components I can reuse, the steel tubes I can reuse, the computer, the motors, the steel plates, I can reuse all those and build them into other things. So what I'm going to be doing is completely stripping these ships all down to bare bones. Why is their resources just sitting on the ground? What? Press T to pick up the bulletproof glass. Press T to pick up the gold ingots. Okay. Leaving gold and bulletproof glass. Is that some kind of joke? Is that some kind of joke that I should know about that I can't figure out in my little brain? Let's see here. So we'll put all those in there. Keep the steel plates, and actually I should put those back in because we'll need them. We've got 15 uranium on us, which was from the rescue ship. Because I was actually going to fly this ship back down here and park it right over there until I realized that there's 9 million lights on that thing and that it probably wasn't the best idea to waste uranium until I had the time to, you know, sit up there and turn off each individual light through the control panel, then power it up. But I wasn't going to do that on video, so you're welcome. So these beacons here, I'll show you what they do. There we go. So as you can see here in the system here, we got a beacon. It's called Shipyard. We turn it on here. It's going to chew through a ton more power, but what it is it's a beacon that's visible from absolutely anywhere. It's kind of nice in that respect. So I will always be able to find the shipyard when it's turned on. But if you can see, the fuel time in the bottom right hand corner there is 85 days. I'm going to turn that beacon off. And if you look at the fuel time down in the bottom corner there, it's gone up to a year. Since it's only me in the map, and I'm pretty sure that if I'm going anywhere, I'm going to turn my beacon on and give it plenty of power. Or better yet, build a solar panel. Because basically we have those. Let's go out of there. Basically they've added a new solar panel, which I'm sure the solar cells aren't cheap. But the solar panel should allow us to turn things on and leave them on pretty much constantly without the need to have any kind of energy, and that's what I'm going to be going for. There will be a massive solar sail being built at some point in time, specifically for the collection of energies. Oh, that was not a... See, and this is how I end up with low health, guys, because the gravity, as you can see, the field is wider than my platform. And actually, if I fall straight down there, I will literally fall off of the rock. Here, we'll go up here and we'll drop down a little. Oh, there we go. Drop down a little more. There we go. Drop down a little more. There we go. Okay. So as you can see here, I'm right off. I'll drop right down here and it'll straighten me up and drop me straight down until the point where the gravity field wears out. And then my inertial dampeners will kick in. My jetpack will automatically assert itself. And I will slowly stop. Alright. Flip myself at least. Same field of plane as the rest of everything. So, flying ships is pretty easy. You fly up to them and you just, you know, kind of hit T to get into the cockpit. There we go. T to hit the cockpit. We are currently locked. So, as you can see, even when I turn the power on and everything powers up, I can't go anywhere even though my boosters would like to. It's because I'm locked to the ground. So, we'll turn those off. There we go, in proximity. And then we will... What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn myself a little. And I'm going to slowly edge forward here while pulling up. Because I don't really want to burn my platform. And sadly they turned on damage from your thrusters. So if I had just powered up and taken off, I would have burnt massive holes into the shipyard platform. I don't really want to do that. It's not an ideal way to get the resources you need, is burning holes in your platform and having to repair things constantly. So, let's take a look up here. It's a little janky in the spaceship here because of my frame rate. Wow, and we just like completely launched off of where we needed to be. There we go. No, don't spin that way, you flip-tard of a damn thing. You can see the big hole I've been working on just up here with my mining ship. Inertial dampeners, save me! Oh no! Don't do it. Terrible frame rate, guys. I'm sorry. The drill absolutely destroys frame rate. Absolutely destroys frame rate. It destroys it on a regular day, and right now Fraps is having a small shit. Okay, so as you can see there's a massive hole I've been digging in. Turn on the drills like this. Fly in there and drill around until you have a bunch of resources collected. And that's pretty much how you collect the resources in this game. Now you can do it manually as well. Like, there is manual methods to grabbing the resources that you need. You can use the mining pick, the mining drill that you have. It's like a hand drill. I am going to simply wait until this has placed me in an inertia pool. Turn off my damn ship. Get out of it. And I don't think it'll go anywhere at this point. There we go. I just use that as a nice way to get down. Turn your jetpack on when you get right almost to the bottom, and it just slowly lets you drop. Yay, using gravity against itself. Okay, so as you can see, then you just come over to the refinery here, put your resources inside of the refinery, and then what I'll actually do is I'll turn the refinery on. And it's going to be loud, I'm sorry. Did I just turn that on? I did just turn that on. Do you not want to work all of a sudden, refinery? Is it beyond you to work, refinery? Maybe it needs to power up a bit, who knows. Maybe I need to give it way more power, who knows. But yeah, basically you put your ores in your refinery, you turn it on, it will then process those ores directly into the assembler, and then the assembler can be used to build things like parts. And basically what I've got over here is a whole bunch of parts that can be made. And that's where you get all these kinds of things from, is from this assembler, of which I currently have nothing in because nothing is being made. Under the production tab here, you can kind of see the things that are capable of being made. You can make all of the armor and base blocks that you need, right down to tools like weapons and ammunition. You can see there the hand drill, NATO magazines, you got 200mm missile containers. Those are for making the weapons components. Yeah, it's pretty decent what you can do inside of the game at this particular point in time. And apparently they've given us disassembly mode now, which is an interesting thing. So apparently I can put stuff in the production queue and it will turn it back into ingots for me. That's kind of cool. Let's try that out. I have 25 uranium in here. Why is there 25 uranium in there and not being used? Okay, so they apparently gave you a crap ton of uranium, and I had no idea, and that puts me at 30 uranium, which has to be like 4 years worth of runtime. 4, 5, maybe 6 years worth of runtime? Wow. I'm never ever gonna have issues with power. It's calculating. 9 years. Wow. I think I could probably turn my beacon on at this particular point in time. Okay, so let's see here. We can go back in here. I want to turn the assembler on, and I want to turn... Well, actually, you know what? We don't need the assembler on. Maximum required input, 560 kilowatts. How much is that producing? 5 megawatts. Okay. Think you're okay for power there, refinery. Please and thank you. Okay, so we go over here. It should possibly be working now. There we go. So what it's doing is it's taking that stone and it's turning it into gravel, which is cool. And then it will take the iron and turn them into iron ingots, or the ferrous ore, and turning it into iron ingots, which is going to be sweet. So then you can use the assembler in much the same way. You can kind of see coming in and out of it that it's, see here, it's turning the iron in now. I don't know why it doesn't do it real time. It probably could do it real time. But it would appear that is not the case. Okay, so once you have the iron, what you basically do is make steel plates in the assembler, and that's how you build. So, you know, from here we would then take a blueprint of what we need in the production, and I would tell it, you know, I need to make X many steel plates in the production, I believe. Although the assembler appears to be still turned off, even though we got more than enough power to... There he is. No, do I just not know how to use the assembler? That's possible too. It's going to make me run all the way back over here, and it's going to make me turn the assembler on from the goddamn control panel, isn't it? No, you're on. There you go. Durpad on my own command center. We're gonna go over here now. It should at least be running. Hopefully it should at least be running. Okay, so what we can do here is we can go to here, go to the assembler. Yep, that's fine. Go to production. How do you put that over there? Oh, you're a moron, Mike. So we go over here and we click on 10 steel plates in the production queue. Done deal. It's telling us that it's a required amount, how much we have available in our total inventory. So it's telling us the amount of stuff we have, which is cool. We go out of here and go back in here and see it started creating these steel plates for us, and that's what you use to construct everything. So iron's your starter ore for that one. But anyway, guys, pretty much just going to wander around at this particular point in time here, kind of show you a few of the other things. You can see here, big reactor in this particular ship. No gravity, but it's currently being interacted with by my own gravity. Turn the jetpack on, we'll go back up here. Don't think there's anything useful up here. Nope, just some gyroscopes and a gravity generator that is not turned on. So pretty much nothing useful up in this crawl space. Ain't that life? Nothing useful. There we go. So, this has been the Madkiwi, playing Space Engineers and absolutely fucking loving it. $14.99 on Steam, or equivalent, because most of the platforms seem to be selling it. Absolutely great game. Absolutely great game. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So yeah, go get it. And now the dog goes off like a Nazi. Later, guys.